Namibia doesn't give you a journey. She gives you a taste. Where paths begin. On this Namibian journey, we'll take you from the Kalahari to the Kunene, from the Kunene to the Orange River and beyond. So buckle up as we explore the beauty of the Namibian landscape in this 8-part series of Tusk and Tyre. Are you ready? Start this train. Let's go.
Good morning and welcome back to Tusk and Tyre Overlanding. I'm sitting here at Raycanarivercampsites River campsite, and right here is one of those mornings that reminds you why we do this. A calm river, a warm sun, and that feeling that the real journey is about to begin. But to be honest, getting to this peaceful moment wasn't smooth. The last few days tested us properly and in a way we didn't plan for. Plans had to be made, parts had to be flown in. So here's the real story. We started the trip, excited, packed, ready, and then Motsumi reminded us that overlanding does not care about your schedule. First we had issues that slowed us down and forced decisions on the road. Then things escalated. Injector pipes, oil, diesel mess, and a few moments where we just stood thinking, okay, what now? Parts had to be flown in from Joburg, people had to help, plans had to change, and I'll be honest, it was stressful, not because of the vehicle, but because this trip is more than a drive. It's friends, it's family, it's a convoy, and it's memories we cannot get to redo. But here's what I love about this lifestyle. You meet the best people when things goes wrong. Strangers becomes helpers, mechanics becomes heroes, and somehow the road still opens again. Say something to the people.
Excuse me?
Say iets vir die mense.
Hello! Okay, so we're camping in Botswana, né?
It was a hard push from Joburg last night, well yesterday, not last night, to Kalahari rest in Kang, and the drive was about 12 and a half hours, it was about 800 k's, but we made it, left 4:30 yesterday morning, and we arrived just after 5. Today is an early start. Just after 5, we're pushing for Otjiwarongo today. This is about another 700, 800 k's, and we should be there by about 5:30, 6 o'clock. As always, anything on the road, I'll film it and keep you guys updated. big storm is brewing up ahead. We're just before Gobabis. This storm looks huge. We are driving through Gobabis and the streets turned into rivers of that cloudburst. I believe it's been over 100 mils of rain in about 30 minutes. And then we left Gobabis and turned onto the gravel road and wait and see what happens. Yeah, the Namibian gravel roads took its first victim. Luckily we were close to Gobabis. I turned around and I came back and we're putting a mushroom plug in it. Yeah, Namibian gravel roads.
Onder opzet dat hy daar deur gaan
Ja.
aan die buitekant toe. Dan sal ons hierdie nog boop bring laat hy bietjie
Nog help om toe te maak.
ja bietjie help.
Okay.
Ja. Dis wat ons nog wil probeer.
Stefan, nou wat sê jy van hierdie hele betaling?
Dit was interessant geweest.
That was nasty of me. I caught Stefan off guard there, as it's their first trip with me filming for YouTube, and I pulled a little prank on him. But some more unfortunate news. Yesterday between Gobabis and Otjinene, Motsumi burst injector pipes. And through a friend of mine in Windhoek, we got to a farmer close to Otjinene and we tried fixing it, but from my previous experiences, the silver solder or the brazing does not hold on these injected tubes, as the pressure is too much in them, and it failed within 40 kilometers. We're limping to Otjiwarongo to see if we can find a workshop or a mechanic or a spare shop that will have these injector pipes, because I have to replace them with new ones. Failing that, I'm gonna have to fly in injector pipes from South Africa, as we need to continue. We can't give up, but I'll update you once we've got a solution. While we watch a mast weaver patiently building its nest, we're stuck on doing the same, waiting. We arrived too late yesterday, and by the time we got here, all the spare shops and workshops was closed. We managed a quick grocery run because we had no supplies with us. You can't enter Namibia with any animal products. Tomorrow we head to Otjiwarongo tractor supplies, and hopefully we can come right. Until then, we kill time. A beautiful sunset here on Northern Rock. guest farm 15 kilometers before Otjiwarongo on the Windhoek Road. Namibian sunsets. They're just awesome, amazingly beautiful.
Sun rises over the savannah. Golden dust drifts through the air. Here, everything feels alive, and I feel small but free. Footprints fade in the sand behind. The world unfolds wild and unconfined. From mountain shadows to ocean breeze, Africa whispers through the trees. Every heartbeat, every sound reminds me where true peace is found. I'm running wild and free, where the earth meets infinity. Beneath this endless sky I see how small I am, yet how alive I can be. Africa breathes in me, the spirit moves endlessly. Oh, this is where I'm meant to be. Running wild.
Good morning. Leaving for Otjiwarongo early so that we can get the mechanic shops bright and early if we need to maybe get injector pipes from Windhoek. But a friend from Windhoek stopped here with us yesterday. They were on their way back from Etosha, and coincidence, his uncle or his wife's uncle owns the Otjiwarongo tractor supplies. So he gave him a call. They are waiting for us. Hopefully they can help. Hold thumbs, hold thumbs. Otjiwarongo tractor supplies could not help us, as they say it's above their pay grade. So they directed us to Otjiwarongo Breakdown Services. They say it's a truck workshop, they work on trucks. Let's see if they can help us. What's your name?
Johan Lakok.
Johan Lakok.
Yes.
Ek het 'n trustworthy mechanic gekry hierso in Otjiwarongo om vir my te kyk na hierdie probleempies wat ek het. Dis my Johan, julle het 'n netjies 'n workshop hierso.
Dankie man. Eintlik 'n truck shop meer as 'n car shop.
Maar hier is mos 'n trok.
Hy selfe kode lisensie nodig.
Ja. Ja, ek het nou sy kode 10 nodig, en as ek enigiets swaarder as 750 kg sleep,
Ja.
kode 14.
Ja.
Let me show you around. A very, very nice workshop here in Otjiwarongo called Otjiwarongo Breakdown Services. So if you're ever overlanding Namibia and at Otjiwarongo you've got problems, be sure to give them a call. They've got a breakdown service as well, so they can come and fetch you wherever you are. Very, very nice, clean workshop. They do fitting and turning, welding, construction, they build vehicles, they basically do everything over here. Very nice, clean workshop. If you ever need help in this area, make sure to give them a call. Otjiwarongo Breakdown Services. Very nice people. very helpful. They can also help you some of your travels, give you some advice on where to go, where not to go, what to look out for. Make sure to stop here.
Die lorry se masjien moet skoon gespuit word. Laat ons gou die nuwe alternator daar opsit asseblief.
Well, it looks like we're gonna get sorted. Pipe is back. The leak on the compressor has been put a gasket. It's waiting another 30 minutes or so for everything to dry up, and then we're gonna start and then reveal the results. Let's hope to get back on the road so I can at least get one night at Etosha. Well, the big blow, we couldn't fix the pipe. It started leaking immediately. So we cannot find any injector tubes in Namibia as it's December and most of the places are closed. So we're busy organizing with my mechanic in Joburg to fly in some injector tubes. Oh, breaking down in Namibia is not always that bad, especially when you meet people like we've done. And I've experienced it all and over Namibia, the hospitality and the friendliness of the Namibian people. So we were invited for a bride tonight. We camping in the workshop, and let me show you this. Okay, so it's a bit dark, but this is our camp while we wait for the injector pipes for Motsumi. And then when we walk through here, they've made us a nice bathroom with a flat which is inside here. And then the Namibian Hospitality. So 90% of the people in Namibia, well, speaks Afrikaans, understands Afrikaans, so all of the next will be a little bit in Afrikaans, and then but we'll put the subtitles down here. Making some nice potatoes.
Net omdat ons kan.
Hulle vir die mense. If you didn't believe we're in Namibia, this must tell you we're in Namibia.
Ek kan nie gou hier uitval daar dat eers op.
Otjiwarongo pas by yes.
Nee, dit was nie dag nie.
Nee, was die dag nie, maar dan was dit looptop hier 11 uur in die aand. Soos looptop, ek gaan nou uitstoot. Looptop. Hy sê ek eers lekker 3 uur in môre loop ons eers in die plek en maar elke dag is 'n looptop.
Vertel vir ons nou 'n storieetjie man, maar jy moet dit in Engels doen dat die mense kan verstaan.
My namely, she's not so very delicious tonight.
Ag nee man. Guess what arrived?
As jy my nog nooit in die lewe geduld gesien het, het jy dit vandag beleef. Dit was
Four days after ordering them, Motsumi's injector pipes finally arrived. JR wasted no time this morning and by midday we were rolling again. Otjiwarongo Breakdown Services, thank you. Fast service, relentless effort, and genuinely good people. We won't forget the kindness or the friends we made here. Next stop, Ruacana, to meet up with our crew again. And while we were stuck in Otjiwarongo, I made one thing clear. They had to go on to Etosha. We were safe, we had help, and they had bookings. Stefan said he waited 61 years to see Etosha, and I wasn't going to let Motsumi's breakdown take that away. See you in Ruacana.
Run with the wild, feel the fire, the freedom inside. Run with the wild, run with the wild. Hear the drums of the earth collide. Run with the wild, run with the wild. No fences here, just sky and stone.
This was a hill just after the hydroelectric plant close to Ruacana, and this hill was so steep that it pulled Motsumi dead in first gear, and Motsumi is very, very strong in first gear. I had to stop, engage low range to get out of this hill. I still think she would have made it if it wasn't so rutted close to the top, but the footage does not do this hill justice.
Kan jy ons sien?
Ja, ek sien, maar moet ek nou nog vorentoe of moet ek agterin gaan?
Nee, by daai hek waar jy gestop het.
Ja?
Gaan jy daarin.
Okay.
En dan volg jy net die pad nie op boontoe, ja.
Alright.
Okay. Nou.
Tazama uzuri wake ndio nguvu yake, tulinde. Tazama kwa ajili ya kesho.
Hy was nog oop vandat ek hom gesien het nie, so ek weet nie.
Maak jy hulle?
Kos.
Wat se kos?
Hamburger. With pineapple, cheese, blue cheese, burger sauce. En wat sê jy? Oh, die is tyd vir mayonnaise. Ek het nog soms hier wat soep wat ek kan doen. Oh, lekker. Ek moet hom dan weer te kry.
As the sun lifts over Ruacana, we pack up and point the convoy north following the Kunene river towards Epupa Falls. And this is the way we travel. No bookings, no tight schedule, just a route in our heads and the freedom to change it in a heartbeat. I always joke, nothing can go wrong because nothing is planned. But out here, that freedom comes with a price. You never really know what the next day is going to ask of you. This is part 1 of the series. Keep a lookout for part 2 where we cover Epupa Falls and the people who live there. And as always, stay safe, be humble, make a difference.